Off the steps. Just proceeding on the island now. So which way you want to go? I guess visitor center first.
Visitor center first, and then we'll go to the lighthouse. So right around this little bend here is the platform from where you climb up the stairs.
Coming up a bit. Mel's down there. A little bit of an incline, not much. Hi, Melon.
What's up?
What's up? Here we go. Keep on trucking. Visitor center's up ahead.
There's another one. And another one.
Oh, they're like bird bones?
Somebody ate a bird.
Oh, what ate a bird? That's reassuring. This is going to turn into a horror movie. We're stuck here overnight. And you have to run from the crazy birds.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So, inspiration points that way. We'll head out there later. Right now we're going to the visitor center and then we're going to head to the lighthouse. So they're 0.8 miles, I think, each way. I'm not sure what these buildings were before.
Yeah. The spikes up on there to keep the birds off.
You think someone lives in there, like a park ranger?
Yeah, there's a little greenhouse with the reef.
Oh.
One's in danger.
Everything's protected. It's down the trails, take your garbage out. No pets.
No campfires, no charcoal fires, no smoking. Beware of boat time departures. Avoid contact with deer mice. No fishing in the marine reserves.
How do you get in contact with deer mice?
Yeah, come here, little buddy. No landing on offshore rocks. Certain items are prohibited on the islands.
Neat little thing. Anacapa means mirage. Pronounced this way. The first European settlers, fishermen, and sheep ranchers arrived here in 1800.
The sheep is what they're talking about. Excuse me.
Didn't they say sheep?
Destroy the island?
I don't know how you get sheep on this island unless they're brought by boat to be developed here.
You pack in everything and you pack everything out.
Became a national park in 1980. The hantavirus has been found on the deer mice, so don't get bit.
Contact your physician if you experience flu-like symptoms.
I'll be sure to up here.
After contact with deer mice or infected material. Or the backpack they shoot it and you put it on, I reckon.
I don't know, I reckon.
This is a life-threatening illness. Sounds great. They do have restrooms. Restrooms over here, they're actually pit toilets. These pit toilets are the nicest I have ever been in.
Well, that's great. I've been instructed to take my GoPro to the restroom. This is a first. Alright, let's check it out. Wow, tile. Flycatcher. A lock. Cool. So these little devices are here to keep the birds off so people that are visiting island can enjoy eating. It's a little strange to look at, but the spinning kind of helps them from landing here. All right, we're inside the visitor center. Got some information about the islands, conservation. Tells you about the solitude here on the island. Look at that beautiful sunset shot. Look at this.
Make sure you shut the... Holy smokes of things.
That is a giant sea bass.
That is
Amazing.
Fish right here.
A lot of fish. That's incredible. Like if I saw that in the ocean, I would be like terrified.
Native animals are the island deer mice, or mouse. The Channel Islands slender salamander. The sided blotched lizard. And the southern alligator lizard. 2 species. 8 of them. Subspecies California sea lions and harbor seals. So hopefully you can see a few. My stamp for being on the island.
Cool.
Alright.
Here we go.
Let's make this happen. Anacapa Island Lighthouse.
Super cool. Register. A national park visitor.
Oh yeah, this is the date. Date. We're here.
Okay. Look at this. This reminds me of C-3PO. Just gonna say it. Do you see it? So Anacapa Anacapa Island was recognized in 1853 when the passenger steamship Winfred Scott wrecked on the island. The 1854 report from the U.S. Coast Guard determined it was impossible, delaying its construction for 78 years. 95 to 96, the lighthouse underwent its first major rehab. Today, the National Park Service manages the island while the U.S. Coast Guard continues to operate and maintain the lighthouse and the fog signal buildings. There she is.
All right, a little small jaunt to the
Lighthouse.
We're leaving the welcome center over there. This is private residence. Here's the greenhouse.
Heading up into the lighthouse. No, you can't go in it, but you can check it out. The view.
Just can't get close to the
Edge. Oh, really?
Yeah.
From the lighthouse, this is your view. It's beauty. Pacific Ocean all around us. It says not to get too close to the lighthouse because it can cause hearing damage. Interesting for all those lighthouse keepers. Poor things. Heading back down from the lighthouse.
Yes, we are.
Somebody's not too happy about the smell. It's a little fragrant.
It's a little fresh out here.
I think it's just, you know, overabundance of birds.
Stinky poo-poo.
But what a gift. Look at this grandeur.
The breeze is nice, even though it's not super fresh. I'm just glad there is a breeze because it would be even worse.
Yeah.
But it's just,
I'm happy.
I am happy too.
She's happy.
And we're
She's
really
just
happy when we stop and eat some lunch at Inspiration.
She's not nose blind. Let's just say that. So from the lighthouse and the little bathroom area and the visitor center, yeah. Visitor. You just continue on this path, this direction. And we're gonna see Cathedral Rock and Inspiration Point.
They're very good with the trail
Signage, yeah.
Go in the right direction.
Yeah. Sometimes you can be on trails and have no idea if you're going the right way or not.
But there isn't a whole lot of trails here.
So it's pretty easy to navigate.
Small island. It's kind of hard to get lost.
Absolutely. So far we've seen birds and one lizard. Say there's a little bit of an elevation gain.
Oh, absolutely.
Not major. Look at all this solitude. There is a campground here. We'll probably see a little closer here in a minute. Not any shade, but just straight ahead. Okay. Walk this way. Huh? No, it's right here. You do feel like you're on the edge of the cliff though. Like you're just gonna walk right out on it. Just gets prettier and prettier. Okay. So right here we've made it to a little signage. Inspiration Point is 0.5 miles up here. And here's Cathedral Cove Overlook. Is this where you see the seals sometimes?
I don't think so.
Amazing.
One more 0.1 miles up this way, up the hill a little bit to the campgrounds, and then a 0.5 miles to Inspiration Point. Yeah. What a great place to sit and reflect.
Now we're working our way back. Well, actually, I haven't been to Inspiration Point yet.
Have not.
People are starting to work their way back down. That's kind of what we were hoping. A little more privacy.
We just left Cathedral Cove over there, off the edge of the island there. And we've made it up to the campgrounds. Yeah, camping, you take everything in, you take everything out. They do have pit toilets for the campers, designated areas, and boxes to put your food and stuff in there at nighttime so the mice and the birds do not.
They said the birds will get in your bag.
The birds are the worst, they said. They'll rip through your bag. So you can go to Cathedral Cove, 0.1, Visitor Center, 0.5, Landing Cove, 0.5. Campgrounds are here. So, Visitor Center and all that in the distance.
All right, leaving the campground, heading up this way. To Inspiration Point. Almost there. Check this out. Amazing. This is why I came here. So while we're on the island, our boat actually stays out to sea right there while we get to explore. To be very careful around the edges. But the trail is in great shape. Easy to navigate through here. So, lighthouse all the way in the distance, if you can see the tip of it. Come up. We finally made it to Inspiration Point. Incredible. Wow. Just wow. Oh my gosh. Definitely don't want to get too close, but this is truly breathtaking. I've been wanting to come here a really long time. I can't recommend this place enough. There's another bone, which is a strange mystery. Mel over there in the distance. Incredible. Look at this. It's beauty everywhere. Channel Islands, Anacapa Island. This is what I came here for. We came here for. Mel's pouring water. Anyway, having some snackies.
Having some water.
Apple. Got some peanut butter. What else we got? Tuna.
It was great. That's great tuna.
Yeah, it was good. Look, we made it. Sometimes there's just moments that take our breath away. Melly is in her element. So am I. We had an awesome picnic right over there. We are heading back to the boat. It's been amazing. This is quite the journey we are living.
Yes, it is.
Grateful for every experience that we have, knowing that not everyone gets to have this opportunity. But if you do get a chance and you're an explorer like we are, get out and see the Channel Islands. Pack a lunch.
Pack a lunch.
And get going.
And come enjoy
We're
the
saying
island.
goodbye to the island.
Yes.
Going back to the boat. But guys, it's been amazing. Last one's up, I think, and last one's to leave. Channel Islands. Amaze balls. Melly, we've done so well with the cliffs.
Yeah.
Please, no.
I'm good.
The bones, I'm not really sure, like, it's just a natural course of
Aging and death. The circle of life.
circle of life.
Or,
I don't want to leave, Mel.
you know.
Just, wow.
Pretty amazing.
Heading back down. Got a boat to catch. Trail. And bones. So the boat will leave you, just so you know, if you don't make it back down in time. So give yourself enough time. It's a little less than a mile, so I don't know, 15-20 minutes, whatever you need. Less than that if you want to pick up your speed. Still going. Melly's still back there somewhere. Run, Melly, run! You're gonna miss the boat. Actually, we have plenty of time. I don't think we came this way.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing those views. All right. It's hard not to feel a little panicked, like
What?
there's no one around. Of course, we want to grasp every last moment we have. All right, we're leaving Inspiration Point, going to Cathedral Cove, and back around to the visitor center and catching the boat. So we were all the way back there. We're back at Cathedral Cove now. But you can maybe see someone walking way up there. But you go all the way down, that's where Inspiration Point is. But yeah, it's just, sometimes there's not enough words to describe what you're seeing. You just have to look and appreciate. Now I'm on seal watch. I better see a seal. Right about this time you kind of feel like the island's empty and they've already left. But we are assured it's 3:30, the pickup time. And we made it back to the visitor center.
Yeah, easy breezy.
Landing Cove is to the left. Visitor center's back up to the right. We're gonna head this way. Channel Islands. It's been real. Can't wait for the boat ride back. Good. Seeing some seals.
You go see some dolphins.
And some dolphins, yeah. So I don't have to pout anymore that I was on the wrong side of the boat. True story. I got a little sad.
They were. There was a bunch of them. Dude, there had to be like 10.
It's awesome. Gonna make it back down the stairs. And then we'll be done. There's some people swimming. I want to go check it out. There's people swimming. Oh, so jealous. Incredible. Made it back.
Let's get back it in. We're gonna load up all the camping stuff, all the kayaks, the camping from the overnighters that camped out. So they'll get all their equipment on the ship or on the boat first. The Island Packers Vanguard is the boat will be taken back to the mainland. Very rocky. Oh man. Over here where the boat docks is the kelp forest. So there's different kinds of wildlife in there, kelp bass. There's a starfish, sea lion in there, woody cucumber, sea cucumber. A lot of different wildlife that can come in there.
indigenous plants that are out there. And the Chumash had a name for this arch that roughly translated to the House of the Pelican. As you can see, a lot of birds like to hang out on top of this arch here. Looks like today, though, for the most part, it's looking like the house of the cormorant and the gulls. Cormorants are one of my favorite birds, quite an interesting bird. Cormorants actually have very, very dense bones, as opposed to most other birds that have hollow bones. That is because they are a diving bird by these arches. So unfortunately, the fate of this arch in thousands and thousands of years might not be here anymore. So get some good pictures of that. Looks like it might be a good idea to try and drive a boat through the middle of there, but it is not a good idea. There's a lot of volcanic substructure underneath the water there. You can, however, kayak through it. Not a great idea to swim through it. There is different currents underwater that can bounce you around into the arch. Commercial fishing, personal fishing, lobster trapping, collecting of any kind allowed in the water. But as we come around to the backside of Anacapa here, it is open to commercial fishing. This spot actually on the backside is quite a popular spot during lobster season and the beginning of the year. Almost looks like a minefield out here, the amount of traps that are out here. Also, too, if you're trapping California spiny lobster, you can also catch them with a gloved hand. Takes quite a bit of practice over time, but it can be quite rewarding at the very end, catching your own dinner. The California spiny lobster, too, as well, does not have any claws like its Atlantic cousin. As we come around the backside here, keep your eyes peeled to the beach, and if you see a rock moving, chances are it is not a rock. It is a California sea lion. At points when they're getting a little too chilly, they come up out of the water, sun themselves up, so you can see all the different color variations. The ones that are more blonde tan have been out of the water for quite a while. The ones that are the darker kind of slavish brown gray just popped up out of the water. These California sea lions, too, are a protected species now. At one point, they were hunted for their blubber. Their whiskers were actually used for pipe clears back in the day. They were protected, and now they are number almost 450,000. Pretty much record numbers every year now for these sea lions out here. They tend to head for the beaches of Santa Rosa and San Miguel. Very, very standard beaches out there. There's actually a couple different protected areas.
Some other ones out there just chilling.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed your time out there on Anacapa Island. Absolutely beautiful conditions today. We're going to get turned around here, start heading back to the harbor, and we'll see what we can find on our way back.
Adios, Anacapa. Are you happy you got to see some seals?
Where we are now,
See
in relation
about
to those dolphins.
See if we can find a humpback whale. He's supposed to be out here blowing holes here somewhere.
blowing holes.
Pulling some spouts, There he is, blow spouty. Don't know if we can get a.
All kinds of bait fish. These humpback whales, though, they're really altruistic. So sometimes they'll even they'll remember orca, and they'll kind of try to protect other animals that aren't their own species from orca. So it's kind of cool to see them in this area. But they're right here. They are here to feed off food.
Couple of them. See the other one?
They really like to eat schooling bait fish and a small kind of shrimp-like creature called krill. There's a lot of interesting things going on out here. That humpback whale. See these? It looks like those two pods kind of broke apart. And it looks like they're really, really moving out to our 1 o'clock zone. So there's a lot to see out here. Last week we had an incredible mugging, and that's what it's called when you can't move the boat anywhere because you might hit the whale. But you basically kind of hold the plate, take the engines out of gear, and that happens usually not because we have approached the whale, but because the whale has approached us. So we don't really get super close here. They all have different. Oh, perfect! It is crossing our bow. It is a scary day out here for any of those kind of lone sea lions or any of them kind of operating in a pack and whatnot, because there are definitely orca out here in the channel. But sometimes it's good to kind of team up with a large whale because orca might not bother you too much if you're hanging out with a humpback whale.
Man.
Oh, we just had a rain blow.
Yes, we did.
And that little slick spot left behind, that is called a fluke print. That is caused by the upwelling of their fluke as they kind of swim along. They create this little underwater vortex, and it kind of smooths out the water. But the reason I point that out is because it allows us to kind of track those whales. So we saw it took a little bit of a higher arch, so that means that it just kind of went down for a little bit, and it'll come back. It looks like it's been spending like a couple minutes underneath the surface, and it's breaking the
There he
surface
is, right
right
there.
now. Ooh, another rainbow. We love rainbows. It just makes it, it's like a little cherry on top when you're watching whales.
Yeah, you got that right.
So yeah, you see this kind of pattern of smooth slick spots? That means that whale is out ahead of that. And if you see another one forming, see that it just created that, so it'll come up just out ahead of that. And if you have polarized sunglasses on, okay, so it's kind of creeping up. We got two right there, very close together.
yeah.
So that means that it's close. Oh, right here, just off to the bow. It's about to break the
Oh, yeah,
surface.
there he is over there.
Perfect.
That was awesome.
Looks like there's another one out ahead of us, so we're gonna continue on. We do have a little bit of a schedule to keep and get people back. I know some of you are probably
Oh, there he is out
relying
there.
on getting home at a certain time.
Just lounging. It's nice. All along the whole wall.
Yeah.
Are they like hiding it, or why do they see you? And just like that, we're back.
We did it. Thank you, Packers, for a
Yes.
great adventure.
We had a good
Worth the money.
time. Oh gosh, so worth the money.
Sea lions, seals,
Whales, dolphins, beautiful sights.
I mean, yeah.
Later, taters. Off
To our next
next
adventure.
adventure.